Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News starts now.
Frustrations are mounting over COVID-19 stay-at-home orders and business regulations. We have a look at several states that are preparing to reopen. And changes could be coming to this year's elections, what the Board of Supervisors is set to discuss, and how it could impact you in November. Plus, how one company is offering help to local small businesses during the ongoing pandemic. Good morning and thanks for joining us for 23 ABC News at 6 a.m. I'm Danielle Kernkamp. Let's bring in Mike Hart joining us live from home on this Tuesday. See what's going on over there on the west side. Mike?
You know what I discovered being out here in the bunkhouse, Danielle? Here's what I discovered. There's no coffee maker out here. Big problem. Big problem. There's no coffee anywhere out here. I'm going to have to go remedy that soon, very soon. But before I do that, let's bring in 23 ABC's Alyssa Flores. Take a check outside. It's just going to keep getting warmer.
So Mike, you're not going to want that hot coffee anyway. You're going to be wanting iced coffee this week because we're starting to warm up, even looking at some hot temperatures by the end of the week. So right now, as we take a look at our radar, you can see things looking pretty calm over Kern County as that storm moves out of our region. We even canceled the wind advisory a little early. That was supposed to go on until 10 a.m., but that was canceled. As we take a look at what's ahead for our day here in Bakersfield, you see it'll be a cool start to our morning at 56 degrees at 8 a.m., 64 by noon, and we're looking at our high for today, 72 degrees by 4 o'clock. You'll see those clouds clear throughout the day as we head into the afternoon. Now, Wednesday, tomorrow, is going to be the start to our warming trend for the week, looking to even hit 90 degrees by this weekend, which is about 10 to 15 degrees above average. Let's check in real quick with CHP Officer Robert Rodriguez to get a look at our roads this morning. Good morning, Robert.
Thank you very much, Alyssa. Again, good morning, everyone. It looks like we've now arrived on scene of that earlier injury crash, and it looks like there are two vehicles that are involved in this incident. And again, it's going to be off of South Fairfax Road at Bear Mountain Boulevard. So just watch out if you're out that way this morning. We do have tow trucks en route there. Also, those of you who are making your travels out of town, so far so good. Your major routes are open, and if you have to be out there on our roadways and freeways, please remember to buckle up those seatbelts. That's my look at traffic. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Topping our news at this hour, protesters are demanding the economy be reopened, and now several southern states are taking action. ABC's Andrea Fujii has the latest.
This morning, plans are in place to open some parts of the country amid the coronavirus pandemic. Georgia's governor announcing gyms, barbershops, and bowling alleys can reopen Friday. Some restaurants and theaters, too, with social distancing. The governor saying their curve is flattening, but Atlanta's mayor saying it's too soon.
I am extremely concerned about the announcement the governor made. I hope that he's right and I'm wrong, because if he's wrong, then more people will die.
South Carolina set to allow most retail stores to reopen, but only at 20% capacity.
We're excited about the future and we're positive and we're just really glad we can have people in the store again.
Tennessee set to reopen most businesses May 1st. And criticism as beaches in Jacksonville, Florida reopened over the weekend, despite the county's 13% increase in cases. Even with strict social distancing required, images of crowds sparked the hashtag Florida Morons. But the White House Task Force's Dr. Deborah Birx praised Florida's Department of Health.
I know from Jacksonville that they had less than 20 cases a day.
And protests continue with demands their states open back up. In Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, thousands protest the state's stay-at-home orders. Most came without masks.
We're not subjects, we're citizens, we're free people.
In Phoenix, Arizona, protesters face off with people dressed in scrubs as hundreds say they want their economy to reopen.
And a similar protest took place in Bakersfield yesterday, with residents rallying for local businesses to reopen. Around 6 or 7 people were protesting in front of the Liberty Bell off Truxton. They said they were protesting the order to shelter at home due to coronavirus. Organizers say the economy is taking a hit because of this and businesses should be able to reopen. They also added they plan to head to Sacramento for Operation Gridlock, California. And the oil industry is seeing record-breaking lows as U.S. oil prices plunge. The loss in demand for oil caused the market to take a hit amid the coronavirus pandemic. West Texas Intermediate, a type of crude oil used in the U.S. as the benchmark in oil pricing, dropped below $1 a barrel, which is the lowest on record. While consumers may see a win with lower prices at the pump, for several local businesses, it could be a sign of hard times ahead.
We will probably see some bankruptcies in the oil industry because of this.
Some money experts say the longer businesses remain shut down, the longer the economy will take to recover. According to AAA, nationally, the average gas price is down more than $1 a gallon from where it was a year ago. AAA figures also show average prices last year in California were about $4. That's down to about $2.80 a gallon across the state.
California regulators are being advised to approve Pacific Gas and Electric's plan to emerge from bankruptcy. Officials say the plan has new controls designed to prevent a recurrence of the utility's past bad behavior that resulted in, they say, deadly wildfires, blackouts, and high electricity rates. If approved, a proposed decision issued Monday by Administrative Law Judge Peter Allen will enable PG&E to clear yet another hurdle in ending its bankruptcy case. The decision recommends forcing the company to overhaul its board of directors, but it won't require the utility to replace the entire 14-member board. The California Public Utilities Commission will have to vote on those recommendations in the report coming up on May 21st. Well, today, the Kern County Board of Supervisors is set to address the November election and discuss if any action should be taken so people can vote safely. The board will be discussing a resolution recommended by Governor Gavin Newsom, issuing an executive order regarding the general election on November 3rd. The order would authorize counties to conduct an all-mail-in ballot election. The supervisors' meeting is set for this morning at 9 a.m. And a resolution will also be brought to the board during this meeting. The Planning and Natural Resources Department is calling for a community development program in response to COVID-19. They're asking that $2.5 million is acquired from the state's Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act. Officials say in order for Kern County to receive that funding, the budget plan for this fiscal year must be amended to include additional service priorities from the CARES Act. The board will talk about that during today's morning meeting. In other news, CAPK Food Bank is partnering up with Daisy Supportive Living Services to host a curbside collection food drive going on this morning. It's going to take place at 164 H Street from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. To donate, you can just drive up to the curb, roll down your window, and have food hand food to the staff in front of the Daisy's SLS office. This will allow for minimal contact between people and help keep everyone safe. All the food donated, they say, will be used to feed others in our community.
Well, the community is coming together right now to help small businesses overcome economic turmoil. 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido joins us live with details on one local business that's offering free space. Daniela?
That's right. Good morning. So during this time, a lot of those small businesses have had to downsize or either completely close their doors. And that's why this local storage in Delano is doing their part to offer up to 3 months of free storage for those small businesses to have a place to put their items.
So we thought of this idea because we thought it's a small gesture, but if it could just help a couple companies hold on and get through this hard time, then we have to try. It's worth it.
As small businesses continue to struggle throughout the pandemic, a local storage unit is stepping up in hopes of alleviating some of that weight.
We're offering small businesses that have been affected by COVID-19 with free storage in the hopes that it helps them wade the storm and get to the other side. That includes no upfront cost at all. So just come on in and we'll help you out move in for free.
The owner of Store More America in Delano and his staff are giving small businesses who need to declutter, move storage, or even completely move out an opportunity to store their items for up to 3 months until the pandemic is expected to end.
A lot of businesses, whether they have office space or they're just a restaurant or administrative business, often they have a lot of items that they have stored in disparate places that they need to be kept, and a lot of times that just having some extra storage space will really help them them out.
The storage company says they have units reserved for this opportunity. All you need to do is show that you have a small business and they'll move you right in.
We have a handful of vacant units for immediate movement on a first come, first served basis. So we have a range of different sizes, 5x5s, 5x10s, and 10x20s. We have several units open right now, and we're reserving those for small businesses that come in to claim this opportunity.
Although additional space might be something many don't think about, the company hopes this small gesture will inspire others in the community to step up and help other small businesses.
As a small business owner, we know how hard this is and how stressful it is out there, and we do implore other small businesses to help out in any way they can, whether small or big. We're in this together, and it's the only way we're going to get through this.
So if you or someone you know owns a small business and needs a place to put their items during this time, you call the number on the screen to reach Store More America in Delano. We'll also have all the details on our website, turn23.com. Live in Bakersfield, I'm Daniela Garrido, 23 ABC News, connecting you.